Hey guys, today I'll be reviewing the Mercedes E55K 4-door saloon. Starting off at the front, we have bi-xenon headlights. This has optional active light system, which Mark calls it adaptive lighting system basically. This is a 2004 model year. Starting off at the front, we have 18-inch 5 twin-spoke AMG wheels. We have V8 compressor badging, as the K stands for. This car's finished in brilliant silver. Has the AMG designation and the E55 logo. Has quad exhaust tips. Move to the back. This has black Napa leather and wood trim. It has 4-zone climate control with rear temperature adjustment. Has this nice ruffled leather on the back doors as well. As standard, you get this Napa leather, and you also get a memory pack which gives you electric seats with memory and steering column adjustment. This has a Harman Kardon Logic 7 surround sound system. This car also has optional active multi-contour seats, which give you bolster adjustment and also extension here. This also has an optional keyless go, so when you push this, it starts the car up without the key in ignition. If you put the key in ignition, however, you can override the system and stop it from clicking start-stop, as I'll now demonstrate. This car sounds really nice and has a really big growl to it when you start it up. So let's put a key in ignition to just start up the ignition for the time being. It has a Parrot Bluetooth, which is aftermarket. This is because the original owner didn't go for the Bluetooth. This comes standard on the E55 model with airmatic suspension with dual mode control, so a car can lower and raise, and also has different modes. This also has optional COMAND, which is extremely outdated and is a 2D system. No systems are 3-directional. This also has active ventilated front seats, which is a really big option back then, and it has heated seats as standard. You can also have both modes on, which is quite cool. This also has a standard 6 CD changer, which is quite nicely hidden. This button lowers the rear headrests, which are already lowered. It also has electric rear blind. The rear headrest is convenient, as if you need to look for a back window, you can just click this button, it flops down all the headrests simultaneously. So it's quite useful. As I mentioned, the vehicle has an aftermarket Bluetooth. Has the climate control automatic as well, which is quite nice. Has these secretly integrated paddle shift, which are behind the steering wheel. Not the fanciest looking, but still are quite cool. Has cruise control as standard. So there's a manual, comfort and sport mode, which is quite different. It also has double sun visors, so you can take this off and put this down, so you can have both angles covered, the door side and the windows screen side. It has a cool gauge cluster with the V8 compressor logo and the AMG logo. This is a clock. It has a digital fuel gauge and a oil temperature gauge. It has a tachometer there and a floating needle. So this needle is kind of hidden. There's some different modes as well. There's some storage space. So now let's move on into a bonnet. This car, in my opinion, is the ultimate sleeper, because under the bonnet, as I'll show you, just give me a second. Because under the bonnet is a 5.4 litre belt-driven supercharged V8 with 476 horsepower. In 2004, this could easily outbeat a Ferrari in horsepower. The 0 to 60 was 4.2 seconds, which was blisteringly fast. And considering it was 18-inch wheels, which look quite normal on any other car, this is the ultimate sleeper. As you can see, the supercharger is a rectangular looking block. It also says who made the car. It's quite hard to see here. It's quite hot. It also has the cool Mercedes emblem. Don't really do that anymore. This car also oddly has a purple shelf there. Moving into the boot, you get a spare wheel, a battery, you have a tyre compressor, and some spare fuses. One other option I forgot to mention, pretty useless in nowadays terms, but it's quite a cool little option.
After this from UB40.
Does not exactly work right now, but it has a very old school TV tuner. Most likely the reason it doesn't work is because it's a very old fashioned analog receiving system. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.